Hi guys, it is Play and now it's time to speak about new Trojite mechanics in Season 3 of game Infinite Lagrange. Well, first of all, let's read new agreement about resource-rich star system exploration. As we can see, Trojite crystal is very important to economy. So our task now is to collect as many Trojite crystals as possible. Now we can see that these crystals can be found in associate minerals and single ore minerals in this star system. They can be in other resources nodes such as metal, crystal and deuterium asteroids belt. Crystal transportation tells us that we need to transport all collected crystals to special terminals. I will show you them a bit later. Now we can see that city itself can collect Trojite crystals and give us rating points. Now rating criteria are completely revoked. We will discuss it later. And now just an agreement. So let's see my base. Here it is, per soul. I live near asteroid fields and I have 1, 2, 3, 4 Trojite crystals. Let's see. They look like crystal zone but red. My miners collect this crystal. As you can see, it takes a lot of time, 4 hours, 7 hours and even more if you use some transport destroyers with your miners. Ordinary crystal zone without Trojite. This is crystal zone containing Trojite crystals. They look the same, so I can't find any difference. For example, this node consists 18,000 crystals. As you know, 10,000 is 1 rating point, so this is something about 2 rating points. Trojite nodes can be 2 level. Here we can see 3 level Trojite crystal asteroid belt. And I found for you very rare 4th level very big Trojite crystal, and there are 1, 2, 3, 4 such nodes near this city of 3 level. So let's talk about collecting. As you can see, my collecting speed is something about 300 hours. I'm not concentrated in this, so I think it can be easily reach level of 500. So my storage is now 80,000. It is 8 rating point. What can I do with this crystal? I should find terminal. It looks like trade post but have red plus icon instead of green plus icon. So let's do this. Create operation.
New operation created.
Well, you can see new icon. This object can receive Trojite crystals. So let's transport. Minimum portion is 10,000. Read again, please. 10,000. So I have 8,000. 80,000. So let's transport, for example, 30,000. Confirm. Well, my fleet, it is cruiser fleet, so it can carry all these crystals. It takes 2.5 hours. Of course, it's more easier to just relocate base near the terminal and transport all crystals by short flying. Now let's see the result of it. Let's go to the rating points. As you can see, many unions have big rating points. This is NPC union, and there are some few union with only 1, 2, 3 or maybe 5. rating points. There are different ways to get Trojite crystals. I show you only collecting, but there is more efficient way. Let's see to the city icon. You can see this one. 6 level city with new special items. This city gives its owner 1 rating point an hour without any additional actions. It is very good. Let's see 7 levels. It is not finished, so it gives now only 1 rating point. So the third method of collecting crystals is more fun. You can find, for example, this guy base. He's collecting Trojite crystals with me, but if you take this base, your fleet will loot all possible amount of Trojite crystals, steal crystal from fleets. For example, if somebody set blockade near this terminal and my fleet will be defeated, theoretically the owner of enemy fleet will get some Trojite crystals from me, but nobody wants to test it. Well, miners hunting, as I know, don't give you any Trojite crystals because miners don't die. Well, let's speak a bit about new rating criteria. First of all, you should know that now we have only 1 gate. So let's see, only 1 potential gate. So all occupancy is now changed. 2 with 0.5% instead of 2 with 1/10%. Rating criteria. Let's see Lagrange Conqueror. To get maximum reward, you should occupy Stargate region. You should have rating points more than 1000, and you should be the first rank across the star system. So you can be second, or maybe third, or maybe fourth to sixth to get this reward. So you can be seventh to get this reward. What about unit prestige points? Unit prestige points are distributed according to the proportion of the union's rating points in the total ones of all union, including galactic factions. As I can see, we will get 2 union prestige points for every 1% of the total rating points. So, for example, there are 2 unions, both of them have rating, let it be 2000 rating points. So they have 50% and they will get 100 union prestige points and additional 40 union prestige points for occupying Stargate as usual. So now we want percentage, but percentage of total rating, not percentage of occupation. Let's look to our guys, for example. Total amount is something like, well, let it be 2000 rating points. So the first union, SNG, has something of maybe 20% or something like this. So is Deutsche Union. They looks very similar. And this guy, Orion Knights, for example, have only 5% or so. There are some NPC. I don't know what will happen with their rating points after they are destroyed, so it needs to be tested. Well, let's come back to the Galaxy Dominator. The Union rating points is more than 1000 and ranks first, second, third and fourth to 6. So it looks very similar with the Lagrange Conqueror. So the traditional idea when one union get the Stargate and 40% and other union get other 60% is not working now. Only one winner can be, because if you want rating criteria 1 in Lagrange Conqueror, you must be first across the star system. So Galaxy Dominator will get only rating criteria 2. The last thing I want to tell you about Trojite Crystals is some new ships. Of course, it is game about ships. Let's go to the trading post of 5-level city. You can see something very fun ships like this. They are fun but useless. Siege variant, missile variant, and 2 carriers. This is cruiser with 4 corvettes. So this is Jaeger, only 14 command point. And this is aircraft cruiser with 4 fighters. So this is Predator. Other ships are the same as Season 1 and 2. Grim Reaper, Argus, Boreas, Crusher, Helios, and so on. Let me show you one more ship as final bonus. Now you can see Battle Cruiser, Indefatigable, Imperial Missile Battle Cruiser. Well, I will make some video about this ship. Well, it is not very good. It is something like ST59, but it looks very pretty and you can buy it for 8,000 Trojite crystals. So practically one battle cruiser for 1 rating point, and you can get only 4 of such battle cruiser. So guys, main idea is that in the early of the game you don't need to collect Trojite crystals. Let me repeat it. You don't need to collect these pretty Trojite crystals. You can only buy some useless ship or collect 10,000 crystals and transport it to terminal and get only 1 useless rating point. This is my personal opinion. It is not official position of Hydra, of course. So please like, subscribe. I know this video was some boring but consists a lot of important information. Thank you. Goodbye.